Are you a visionary or are you an integrator? Hey everybody, it's Mark C. Winters, and one of our greatest discoveries at EOS Worldwide is that entrepreneurial organizations actually have two types of leaders at their helm. We call one the visionary and the other the integrator. Most businesses have leadership roles in the organization for sales and marketing, operations and finance, and these represent the traditional major functions of a business. Of course, we recommend using the accountability chart, which is designed for entrepreneurial companies, and it includes the visionary and integrator roles who sit atop the rest of that leadership team. Now, what makes these roles so special? Visionaries are often the founders of the business. When you look up the word entrepreneur in the dictionary, you'll probably see their faces. They live in a big world. They have big external relationships with vendors and clients. They think big picture. And they see around corners and into the future, and they always seem to have their finger on the pulse of their markets. Visionaries have lots of ideas. We like to lovingly say that visionaries have 20 ideas a day. And out of those 20, 19 aren't so good, but one is great. And those great ideas will take the company to the moon. They're very creative. They solve big problems. They also get bored really easily, and they might even have some form of ADD. They tend to lead with energy, letting those pesky details just take a back seat. On the other hand, integrators see the world very differently than visionaries. They love the details and they drive toward resolution. They take all the visionaries' big ideas and help separate the great ideas from the stinkers. The integrators excel at driving and executing business plans on the visionaries' great ideas while creating strong communication throughout the organization. Integrators manage the big organizational projects and are great at setting priorities for the entire company. They serve as the tiebreaker when the leadership team is at odds, and they excel at removing obstacles and barriers so people can do their jobs more effectively. Integrators create organizational focus and accountability. Their clarity helps drive team unity. As I said, the integrator takes all the big ideas the visionary has and figures out which ones will best serve the greater good of the company. Then they create the plans for how to execute those great ideas. Together, they create the rocket fuel that launches a business to higher levels of success. But what happens when a visionary is operating without an integrator, trying to serve both of these roles? Well, you get this dramatic 90-day spike where they're highly engaged and everything's moving at lightning speed, and then, unfortunately, everything tends to crash and burn. Why? Well, because that visionary gets bored with the day-to-day redundancy of running that business. So every visionary needs an integrator to keep things moving along after they've gotten bored. Now, when you're listening to those descriptions, do you think to yourself, hey, that sounds like me? Are you a visionary or are you an integrator? If you're a visionary trying to operate without an integrator, now be honest, does your organization feel a bit chaotic? If so, we may have just found the root cause for why you're not getting everything you want out of your business. You need an integrator to create the conditions for a well-oiled machine. On the other hand, are you an owner who just figured out that you're actually an integrator? You may have that well-oiled machine, but you need the drive of a visionary to propel your business to the next level. Maybe you're not sure which role really describes you best. That's okay. If so, I invite you to find out by taking the free Crystallizer assessment on our Rocket Fuel University website. So until next time, go Rocket!